What's up guys, ThorinCW here. We're on Saber Simulator today for the latest update, version 2.087. Before we get into the video, I just want to say if you are new to the channel or not subscribed, it would really mean the world to me if you hit this subscribe button. Please turn on the post notification bell with all notifications turned on so you don't miss out on my future videos, live streams and pig giveaways in various games including this one. Please feel free to leave a comment in the section down below as I do try to respond to all comments that are left guys. Okay guys, so first things first, I'm going to show you what's been released on the website today so we know what we're actually looking at for the update, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so you can see here it says latest update 111 version 2.087. We've got 4 new DNAs added into the game, so we'll check those out and see how much capacity we can actually store now with these 4 new DNAs. We've got some new sabers added to the shop after about 7 or 8 weeks of no sabers. We've got a new class guys, we've got Techno, so we'll check the cost of that out as well in game. And we've got a new island with new egg and 9 new pets. And it says here current boost still 2,000 times crowns and 1,000 times sell. So now we know what we're looking at in game guys, we'll jump straight back into the game and check this update out. Okay guys, so we're back in the game. So as it said, we've got a few things that have been released in the game. And we've got some new sabers, new DNAs and a new class, so we'll check that out. It hasn't mentioned anything about new auras or skills, so we still haven't had any of those incorporated into the game yet, but we do need them because we need them to give us a lot more boost to sell our strength to get more coins, because when you do get quite high up in coins, when you sell your strength, regardless of how much you get, this doesn't really move. So you end up relying on the daily reward for your coin and your crowns to actually increase every 12 hours. Obviously if you do class up, then this will obviously go up to an extent until you hit a point where you just need that much coins to buy new sabers. It will not even budge for life or anything. So you end up having to spend days and hours on the daily reward to get your next sabers. Okay, so as I said, we have got new sabers, new DNAs and new class. So before I buy the sabers guys, I'm just going to check out the new DNAs, because I know a lot of people have actually been asking for new DNAs for quite some time now, being that the last one was the Noodles DNA, which only gave us 101.604 KB maximum strength before you sell. Now this does cost 58.847 KB coins. So as you can see, we've got 4 new DNA, so we'll check these out. So the first one is the blue Molten, gives you 2.54 KC max strength, and it does cost 147.117 KC. So let's buy that. So the next one is the green Molten, and it gives you 5.08 KC. So it virtually it does actually double it. And that does cost 2.942 KC. So as you can see, it does actually go a bit weird. So the blue Molten is 147 KC and the green Molten is only 2.942 KC. I think they've actually messed up there. So you're paying a lot more for the blue Molten than you are for the green Molten. So something's gone strange there. So let's buy this one and see what the next cost is. Okay, so the next cost is a red Molten, and it does cost 12.7. Sorry, it gives you 12.7 KC max strength, and it does cost 7.356 KD coins. So it looks like they've actually got the cost of this one correct, because it does actually go up from KC to KD. So they have actually messed up on these ones. So you end up paying more for the blue Molten, unfortunately, and a lot less for the green Molten. So even though you're paying less, I think the blue Molten should have cost 2.942 KC and the green Molten should have cost the 147.117 KC. But as I said, the next one is the red Molten, and it does cost 7.356 KD coins, giving you 12.7 KC max. So let's buy that. And then the final DNA guys is the pink Molten, and it gives you a maximum capacity of 63.502 KC strength, and it does cost 367.792 KD. Excuse me. Now even though they've brought these 4 new DNAs out, guys, I know a lot of people are still going to struggle with the capacity. Now I'm going to say that personally because if I actually equip the pink Molten and I go and sell, now this is what I'm, if you watch my strength of my coins, I've got 1.007 kj. Now I'm going to sell that, and you probably see that this won't even budge, probably 0.00 something. So let's sell this. So okay, so it was 897 and 975, so basically about 100 kt, so not even 1 ku. So you can see it doesn't even budge that off that much. Now, as I was saying, even though we've got the 4 new DNAs in here, guys, my Saber at the moment gives me 10.880 per swing. Now, I know a lot of people are probably going to end up having Sabers that actually give you more per swing than what the DNA will actually hold. So, for instance, if I press this now, I usually get O, but you can see one swing and I'm completely full. So, a second swing and I'm got to set my strength straight away. Now, as I said, it's going to be okay for some people who are still on low Sabers, but people who are on higher Sabers like myself, that do actually do quite a lot per swing, unfortunately we are going to be struggling with the capacity unless you have the unlimited backpack. So I was hoping that they actually released a lot more of these DNAs with a lot more capacity. Unfortunately, it's just that they've released these 4. Hopefully they do release more in the coming weeks, because even though they release these 4, it will be okay for people who are still on low Sabers, but people that grind hours on hours to get the best Sabers, it's still not enough for everyone. So I do hope they actually release some new Sabers really soon to help those people out. So we'll obviously have to keep an eye on that. Okay guys, so next is the class. So as you can see, Goblin, it was the last class that I actually brought, which gave us 128,995 time strength and coin boost, cost 64.98 ks. Now this is the Techno from what it says on the website. Now I dread to think what the actual cost of this is, but let's have a look. So this is the Techno. Okay, so it does cost 9.747 kt. As you can see, it goes up from 64 ks to nearly 10 kt. Now that's a major jump in cost. And as you can see, it does actually go from 120,995 to 154,794 strength and coins. Now, even though this does actually give you that coin and strength boost, it still doesn't help when you sell your strength in the sell area. So it does take a long time to get up to max Sabers, unless they do some sort of like event where they increase it from 1,000 times sell to a lot more. It takes a couple of weeks to even get close, and then you, as I said, you hit that blip where you can't get much money. So as you've seen, I had like 1 kj and I got less than 1 ku. And if I go over to my Sabers, like the actual max Saber at the moment, when I get to it, excuse me, which is here, it costs 874.594 kt. So technically I'd have to get to 1 kj at my current boost. For a lot of other people it will be a lot more, because obviously your boost won't be as high, or if you have got the same boost and same sort of pets, then you will get the same amount. So for some people you'll get roughly the same amount of coins. For other people it might be a lot more strength to sell. But as you can see, just for one of these Sabers, it's basically going to take ages. I think for me to get a 1 kj, I think it was about 4 or 5 days grinding. And as you can imagine, there's 20 Sabers that they release week on week. So as you can see here, it does go up a lot every single Saber. Now these are the new Sabers here, which are the Thorn Blade Dagger, and this is the first one, which is the white one. And as you can see, the cost of this is 953.258 kt. Now there's 20 of these that have been released. So a lot of money is going to be spent here, I believe. So say if they were 1KU each, that's going to be 20KU. Now, because these are going to be increasing every time, I think that the max one is probably going to be about 2 or 3KU. So we're going to buy all these. Hopefully, we're going to see how much this does actually drop to, and then we'll know roughly how much it costs. So I'm at 178KU. I'm going to press buy, and I go from 178 down to 130. So 58KU it's took to buy 20 new Sabers. So as you can see, they go up a lot in price. And as I said, let's have a look what the max is. Okay, so I was wrong. I thought the max would be about 3KU, and the max is 4.901KU. So that's quite pricey. I got to admit though, guys, they have actually reduced the price in the Sabers. I don't know when they done it, but when I was the robot class before classing up to Goblin, this one here, if I remember correctly, it was actually in the KU price range, and now it's only 874 KT. So I believe that they have actually reduced the prices of the Sabers slightly, not much, only slightly. So it's still quite pricey, and it is going to be a struggle for a lot of people to get these Sabers. Now, as I always say, guys, with the daily reward, use that to help get your crowns up. But I always mention as well that this does also increase your coins. So if you've got quite a lot of coins in here, keep collecting your daily reward, because it does actually increase this by 10% as well. So even though you get 10% on your crown total, you get 10% on your coin total. So always collect your daily reward every 12 hours if possible, if not every 24 hours, just to keep your coins topped up, and it will help you out a lot. And as I said, it will be 10% on your coins, and every time you get 10% and you collect it again in 12 hours, it'll be 10% on that amount that you've actually got in your bag. So the more you've got in your bag, the more you're going to get every 12 hours, guys. So always utilize that daily reward. It's the best thing in game at the moment, and it helps a lot to actually get the Sabers. So so that's all the Sabers, the DNA, and looking at the new class, which is Goblin. I will probably look at classing up at some point, but it does take a hell of a long time to actually get back to max Sabers. So I'm not certain if I'll be doing it just yet. So I'll let you guys know if I do actually class up, and then show you the difference between Goblin and Techno if I do that. So the next thing that's been released, guys, is the new island, which is Island 113. So we're going to jump to Island 112, and we're going to make our way to Island 113 now. So the cost of this egg was 93.5N on the last update. So when we jump up to the top island, we will check out what the cost of the egg is. Usually it's the cost of this and then half it on top. So we'll in the 140-ish mark without calculating it correctly. So we'll find out exactly how much it's going to be once we get up to Island 113. So I'm going to speed the video up now, guys, while I get to Island 113, and then we can check out the cost of the egg and start hatching and see what pets we can get from that egg, guys. So I'll be right back once I get to Island 113. Okay, guys, so I've made to Island 113. You can see I got my badge down in the bottom right hand corner. The egg cost is exactly 140 lowercase n. So I said around the 140-ish mark. I didn't expect it to be exactly 140 because I didn't actually calculate it correctly. I just estimated. So that was actually a fluke of actually knowing the cost. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to start hatching this egg now, see what we can actually get. I'm just going to turn all these back on, guys. so we can actually get all the individual pets that we need. Excuse me. So we're gonna start hatching the egg now and see what we can hatch and see if we can get them pretty quickly. So I got the 1, 2 and the single. So 1, 2 and the single moon. Okay, so we just need the, oh, there we go. I got the 3-star and I got the double. So the only one I'm waiting for now, guys, is the triple moon pet, which is quite quick of me hatching those 8 pets pretty quick. Now, as I can see, some of these pets do actually have some weird type names, and it does also have the game code in there for the game that is obviously coming out towards the end of the month, which is the Pet Factory, which is made by Phoenix, which is one of the pet developers for this game. So we will obviously check out the names in a second, because usually the name of the pet is on the 3-star, but I think the game code is actually on the 2-star. Now I don't know if this is what they're planning, but because there's about 2 weeks before the game is due to release, personally I'm thinking that they've moved the name of the pet with the game code into the 2-star to represent that there's 2 weeks left. Personally, I think that next week the 1-star will probably have the game code in. I might be completely wrong, but that would actually be a nice touch for them to actually count down the weeks. So basically, even though it was a 3-star pet for however many weeks, now we're down to 2 weeks left, it's gone down to the 2-star. It would be nice to see it go down to the 1-star and have the name, the game code in the name of the 1-star, just to actually represent the actual countdown as well from what it shows on the game when you do load it up. I think that would actually be a pretty good touch for Saber Sim to actually count down to that new release for that Pet Factory game. So hopefully they do that. But apart from that, I'm still waiting for the triple moon pet. I didn't expect to be waiting this long. I am going to look at speeding the video up shortly, guys, just until I do get the triple moon pet, just to obviously keep the watch time down for you guys. Now, while I am hatching to get the triple moon, I am also collecting the single moon pets just to see what I can actually make or hatch. Because any of the single or double moons that I do manage to hatch, whether they be shiny, rainbow or void, whether I hatch the void or I make the void, I do try and put them into future giveaways. Now at the moment the pets that I've got are quite high, and I won't be looking at changing my pets for maybe another couple of weeks. So anything I do hatch over the next couple of weeks will actually go into a giveaway. And then when the pets do come out that I need to change mine, I will look at actually hatching them and leveling them up for me, and then putting my team in the giveaway as well. And this team that I've got at the moment is quite high in stats, so I'll show you the actual stats of the pets now. So let me just go up to here. So as you can see, so level 92, I've got 2 of them and 2 level 96s. So level 92 is 325,440 and 113,760 crowns. Level 96, it does actually go up even more. So obviously once I do get some better pets in the coming weeks that will actually be better than these 4, and I do actually level them up to replace these ones, these will also go into giveaway as well. As you can see, I've actually got 2 void pets from last week. Now I did actually hatch 1 void, which was quite lucky on Thursday. I was actually going to try and get a video done to show you guys, but unfortunately time got away from me, so I couldn't get it done. So I carried on hatching and actually got enough rainbows to make a void. So I do actually have 2 of these that will go into a giveaway. And you can see here I have actually got a rainbow iceberg from last week as well. And you can see a couple of shinies. I did actually hatch this rainbow, so I was quite lucky with this one as well. So all these will actually go into giveaways as well. So they are quite high pets at level 0. Once they are level 100, they will actually double in the stats, so they will actually go into the giveaway as well. I do have some more shiny ultimate shattered on one of my other accounts that I was hatching as well, so I will see if I can actually make a couple more rainbows, because for some reason they haven't been hatching that much. And to be honest, I've actually been playing a new game, which is also been made by Henry Dev, who makes this game, which is obviously the Devious Licks game, and I have actually got a bit engrossed into that game, so I haven't been on here that much hatching with my main account, or the other ones I've been on there just testing it out. So I might actually do some update videos on that in the coming weeks as well, guys. Okay, so back to obviously hatching the triple moon pet. I'm going to speed the video up, guys, while I'm hatching the egg. Hopefully I do get the triple moon pet pretty quickly, but while I'm hatching for the triple moon pet, I will obviously see if I can get any good variants of the single or the double moon pet. So I'll be right back once I've hatched the triple moon pet, guys. Okay guys, so I've slowed the video down. As you had seen on the video, I did manage to finally hatch the triple moon pet. It did take me just over about an hour and 30 minutes, which is the longest I've ever had to wait to hatch a pet. But finally I did actually get it, and I got a couple of other evolutions, being that I actually left it going for a little bit longer, just to see what I could actually get. So we'll see what evolutions I've managed to hatch from the egg as well. So I have actually shortened the video itself so it didn't go on too long. So I have actually hatched a couple of these. I'm not sure how many, so we'll see what we've got from this egg. So first things first, we are actually going to go over all the pets, what the names are, what the stats are, and we'll equip equip the last 3 pets, just to see what the pets look like this week. So we'll start off with the 1-star pet, guys, which is this one here, and this is called the Lil Planet, and this pet will give you 25,650 strength and coin boost and a crown boost of 1,405. Now pet number 2, which I mentioned earlier, it looked like he had the game link for the new game that's coming out by Phoenix, which is due to be coming out in just over 14 days, which is Pet Factory. And the pet name for this one is Planet Wizard, error 4252721152. Are you there? Now that is the game code for the new game that is being released in just over 14 days. So I will actually show you the picture in a second, because obviously, as I said, I noticed a couple of the other pets that had a couple of weird names, so I just want to show you why. So next one is the 3-star pet, which is this one. Now this is Log 3333 Mr. T. I'm not sure what the language is here, but Wukhu LVVR PXFK and all this as well. I'm not sure why it's spelled like this, but it's a well weird name, to be honest. So this pet will give you 35,413.03 strength and coin boost, and coin boost of 1,505. I forgot to give you the stats for this one. So the pet for the 2-star will give you 30,138.75 strength and coins, and a crown boost of 1,455 also. So on to our first 4-star pet, which also has this name here. So this pet is called Mr. T Error. I'm going to turn your world upside down. Now this pet will give you 41,610.31 strength and coin boost, and coin boost of 1,555. Following that is pet number 5, which is also a 4-star pet, and this is called the Planet Lurker, and this pet will give you 48,892.12 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 1,605. Pet number 6, which is our 5-star pet, is the Planet Witch, and the Planet Witch will give you 57,448.24 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 1,655. Following that is our first moon pet of the egg, guys, which is this one here, the single moon pet, and this is called the Planet Skull, and the Planet Skull will give you 67,501.67 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 14,600. So a pretty big jump from this one to that one. As you can see, 1,300, just under 1,300, sorry, 13,000 increase. So a pretty big jump, to be honest. So that's not bad. Following that is our 2 single moon pet. So the single moon pet and the double moon pet here, and this one, which looks a bit of a weird pet, to be honest, from the picture. This one is called the Planet Timothy, and the Planet Timothy will give you 79,000 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 28,750. Now these pets are getting pretty OP lately, and I never actually thought that we would already be up to pets that are giving us nearly 80,000 starting stats for strength and coins. But to be honest, we do actually need it to get more strength to enable us to sell for more coins, to obviously get the Sabers, because they are getting a lot more pricey week on week. So following that, guys, we do have our last moon pet of the egg, which is our triple moon pet, and that one is here, and this one is called the Saturn, and the Saturn will give you 82,000 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 33,250. So that's not that bad, to be honest. And even if you just had this single and you leveled it to level 100, you're going to double your stats here. Now imagine getting it to Rainbow or Void, which would be triple the stats if you get it to Void, and then it'll be double that again once you get to level 100. So not a bad stats for this pet. So let's see what other evolutions I've managed to make or hatch. So we've got the single moon pet here, guys, which is golden, and when you get the golden Planet Skull, you will get 101,252.5 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 21,900. So pretty nice jump. I got a couple of goldens that I've actually managed to hatch here of the triple moon pet, and the stats on this one, guys, goes up to 123,000 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 49,875. So just for a golden, you're talking over 120,000 and nearly 50,000 starting stats for crowns. So pretty big jump. Following that, I've got some shiny single moons, which I managed to make and hatch while I was actually hatching for the Saturn, and these ones go up to 135,003.34 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 29,200, and that's just a shiny version of the single moon pet. So you can see that they're getting a lot higher in stats every time you go up. And then I got a couple of shiny double moons, and these are 158,000 strength and coin boost, and a crown boost of 57,500. So that's not that bad, actually. I haven't actually got any more besides that, so that's all the evolutions that I've managed to hatch, guys. Now, as I said, I am actually going to be equipping some of these pets just to show you what they look like. So first one is the single moon pet. This is the Planet Skull, and okay, so the Planet Skull, it looks pretty good. You've obviously got the Planet Skull face here, and then it looks like you've got like spider webbing at the back and little planets all around it. So not bad. We'll see what the golden one looks like in a second. So the planet Timothy, which is this one here, and it looks like it's got some big wings. Okay, so the planet Timothy, it looks like it's just a standard Timothy, and they put like a glass ball around it and distorted the actual face. So if you do like the Timothys, you can obviously exchange it to this one, and you just obviously have the ball around it. So that's not bad. Let's have a look at the triple, and here we go. So the triple is the Saturn, and oh, okay. So this one is a pretty decent one and a big pet. You got obviously the Saturn pet inside the Saturn with the Saturn rings going around it. So I do actually like how they've done that pet, and to be honest, that is a big pet. Imagine having a full set of 4. Right, actually, I have actually got a couple, so I'm just going to see what it looks like by putting all 4 on. Let's see what this actually goes. So these are obviously the golden version, so we will see what the golden version looks like as well. So this is a full set of Saturns. So as you can see, they all merge into virtually one. So it looks like they're all crashing into each other. So that's actually pretty funny. Now, as you can see, you can't really tell much difference between the standard and the golden. I'm just going to take 2 off, just see if we can actually see anything. So, okay, so no. Personally, I can't really see much difference between the normal and the golden. So the only difference would be just the stats. There's no visual effects change like you would if you get it shiny or rainbow. So that's obviously not that bad. Would have been nice to actually see a little bit of change, but never mind. Okay, so that was the triple moon pet. Now I have actually got some shiny planet Timothys here. Let's see what this looks like, because it's okay. So this one's quite shiny. You can't even hardly make out the face. So you can see obviously the ball has changed colour to an orange colour, and he's got like an orange bowler hat, and he's pure white. So pretty bright actually. So having a full set of them, that would actually blind a lot of people, I think. So let's take that off. Put this one back on. Okay, so that's all the pets, and I did actually forget to show you this one. This is a shiny planet skull. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so the shiny planet skull, the planet and the skull in the centre go a lot brighter orange, and the spider webbing, they look like, has gone to bright white. So it's a nice colour effect change, to be honest. Now the only thing that I'm thinking is, if you get this to void, everything is going to be all black and it's just going to blend in the background. Now hopefully they have actually incorporated some colour, because as you know guys, I always say colour is better in pets, but we'll have to see if anyone gets a void version of that. Okay, so that's obviously all the 9 new pets from the egg, guys. Now before I do end the video, I just want to say once again, for the update, we've had 4 new DNAs. I know they won't help everyone out, unfortunately, because if people have got higher Sabers, it will fill the bag with one swing. Hopefully they do release some more DNAs in coming updates. We've had 20 new Sabers, which, if I remember correctly, was around about 50 KU for all 20 Sabers released, so quite pricey. We've not had no new auras or new skills, but we have had a new class release, which is Techno, quite pricey as well. So if I do manage to upgrade to Techno, if I have the chance to, I will try and show you the difference between the class boost from Goblin to Techno. So hopefully I can get that done pretty soon. So that's obviously everything for the update, guys. Okay guys, so as I said, the reason why we've got the names on those pets now, which is the 2-star, 3-star and 4-star, is because of this here. As you can see, it says here on the left hand side, pets online, it's showing the 2-star and 4-star, which is the status as pending, as strong. And on the right hand side, it shows you the 3 stars, which we had originally. And as I said, just over 14 days for it to be released. So that should be hopefully around about the 30th, 31st of January. Depending on which area you live in, depending on the time zones as well, guys. So that's the reason why we got the names for those pets now. So that's it for everything in this update, guys, and for this video. I just want to say once again, if you are new to the channel or not subscribed, it would really mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button. Please turn the post notification bell with all notifications turned on so you don't miss out on my future videos, live streams and pet giveaways in various games, including this one. Please feel free to leave a comment in the section down below, as I do try to respond to all comments that are left. And if you enjoyed the video today, guys, and found it helpful, please smash that thumbs up button, see if we can get about 350 to 450 likes on this video today, guys. But for now, guys, that's it for this video, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe, guys, and peace out.